Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Rochelle, your relationship coach and healer, and I help people navigate through difficult relationships, heal relationship trauma, and attract love. This video is very, very powerful. It's a manifestation video on how to get an apology from your ex. So if you're interested in learning how you can manifest a call or a text from your ex, please continue to watch the video. I love this technique, this manifestation technique that I've used in the past that is so very, very powerful. If you're not really familiar with how to manifest, this is great because this gives you the opportunity to see how powerful it is. And this is definitely for beginners. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you everything that you need to manifest a text or preferably a call from the person that put you through hell. Okay, even someone that you've been broken up with for a long time now, this actually really works. Now keep in mind that you have to believe that it will work for you. You cannot have any doubts whatsoever, because if you have doubts, then it's not going to work. And I have to stress that because I noticed that with me, whenever I try to manifest something into my life, when those doubts creep up and I actually attach myself to it, guess what? It doesn't happen. But once I let it go and I allow for the universe to bring me whatever it is that I'm trying to manifest, it does work. Okay, so please make sure that you are not doubting yourself or questioning the fact that if this is going to work for you or not. All right. Now, before I get into the video, please make sure that you watch it into its entirety, because at the end of the video, I'll give you a tip on how you can increase this manifestation so that it can actually come into fruition, especially if you are in the beginning stages of manifesting things into your life. Let's go ahead and get started. So here are things that you're going to need. You are going to need 2 glass cups. Okay, 2 glass cups. You're going to need water. You're going to need a sticky note, a pen, and that's all you actually really need for right now, okay? If you do have a white candle, that one is actually optional, okay? So what this is going to do is, the reason why you need these tools is because you're going to write down the person's name on this sticky note. You're going to actually need 2 sticky notes to do this manifestation in order for it to work. Again, this will work as long as you believe that it works. So now that you've gathered everything that you need for this manifestation, before starting, the first step is to get into a quiet space. So no dogs barking, no cats meowing, no children yelling, crying, screaming, because what happens is if you are distracted, it will actually stop your manifestation from coming into fruition. So you definitely want to get into a very quiet space in order for this to work. Okay, so make sure that nobody is around and there's no noise around, so you can get into that calm, peaceful state. Okay, so that's the first thing. That's the first step. The second step is to cleanse your space. So what I mean by cleansing your space is make sure you don't have too much going on around, like things everywhere, clothes on the floor. Wherever you're going to do your manifestation, you want to make sure that everything is neat and clean. Also stage my space, but if you're new to manifestation and a law of attraction, maybe you don't have that, but I think it's good to sage your space to get rid of any energies that's not like you. But if you don't have that, you want to just go ahead and make sure your space is tidy, because when your space is tidy and clean and there's not too much going on, then it allows you to be at a calm, peaceful state. Because for me, when I am around too much clutter going on, then my mind tends to be cluttered. So make sure you are very mindful of your space. The next thing is that you want to do is to grab your 2 cups. Now, preferably you want to use a natural glass cup. Instead of a plastic cup, you want something that's more natural instead of plastic. If you don't have a glass cup, that is okay. But I really highly prefer you get something that is glass and more natural opposed to something that is plastic. Okay? Then you want to grab your water that I mentioned. I will also say get purified water, spring water that is really natural for it. The reason why we're using water is because water holds on to memory, and implementing water into your manifestation is going to work. And again, if you believe that it's going to work, okay? So we have the water. So the last thing you want to do is to grab your sticky note and pen, because remember, we're going to use this to manifest an apology from your ex. Now, this can work not only for an ex, but also someone that you feel that owes you an apology. So it can be a friend or a family member as well. But right now, we're just going to be talking about how to get that apology back from your ex, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab our water, and we're going to pour it into the first cup. Pour enough because you're going to be drinking this. So you don't want to pour too much, you don't want to pour too little. This should be good enough. Okay? Want to pour that in there. Now we have our sticky note. And what I want you to do is write down the name of the person that you are wanting that apology with. So, for example, I'm going to write down John Doe. I don't know if you guys can see that, but here I've written down John Doe. So write down the name of the person. If you have the full name, that is great. So you want to take it off. You want to put this sticky note on the glass that you poured the water in. And this is why we need the sticky note, okay? Because we want to put it on this glass. Set it down. Then you're going to grab your sticky note again, and you're going to write down what you want to hear from that person. So if they've cheated on you, then you can write down, I apologize for cheating on you. So you want to limit your words, okay? You don't want to write a letter or anything like that, not for this manifestation, but you see, I've written this down. And so whatever it is that you feel like they owe you an apology for, whether they cheated, lied to you, or whatever they did to you, you want to write that down on a sticky note, because that's what you want to hear from them. I apologize for cheating on you. I apologize for lying to you. You know, you don't want to be too detailed, but something of a few words and not too many words, okay? So then you want to take this sticky note off, and you want to place it on your other cup. Okay, you want to place that on your other cup. Okay, with the one with no water. All right, so now that we got both of our cups with sticky notes, this is where you want to grab the cup with the water, and you want to look at the water. You want to really start to imagine and start feeling the things that they've done to you that caused the breakup, okay? If they cheated on you, imagine how they cheated on you. And I know this is something very sensitive, but in order for this to work, you have to put your emotions into the water for this manifestation to work, right? So you're going to meditate as long as you can, as long as you feel how they hurt you, as long as you feel that pain that they've done to you, and just keep on looking at the water and feel it. Imagine what they put you through. Sit with this and really, really focus on what they've done to you, okay? Look at the water. Imagine the pain, imagine the hurt, imagine the things that they've done to you. And start feeling the emotions, because the emotions is what is going to increase the manifestation. So please, please start feeling it. If you're not feeling it, keep doing it until you feel those emotions. Okay? So depending on how quickly you start feeling that pain and hurt and the things that they've done to you, then that's when you can stop. When you do stop, you want to take the other glass and you want to slowly pour this water into the other glass. And while you're pouring the water, think about and imagine the apology. Imagine the call that they're going to make to apologize to you for lying or cheating or doing whatever it is that hurt you in the relationship. So imagine it as you're pouring. Imagine them calling you, apologizing, picking up that phone and apologizing to you. Believe that they will do it. Don't have any doubts. And keep pouring and pouring and pouring that water into the other glass until it's all there. Okay? So once you have imagined you have it in the other glass, you're going to take this glass cup that has the water in it now, and you're going to also meditate and look at the water and start feeling how it would feel to get that apology from them. How would it make you feel? Imagine them actually doing it and start believing it and start feeling those emotions. Start feeling how you would feel if you really was to get that genuine, sincere apology from them. Okay? Because they know that they done you wrong and they know they owe you an apology. And a lot of times the reason why you're not getting it is because of their ego. But this is going to increase that manifestation for you to get that apology from them. So meditate on it until you are feeling that feeling of how you would feel if they were to apologize. And also remember to imagine them calling you, feeling bad for what they've done to you. And they know that they were wrong. They know that they need to apologize. So when you are looking into the water and you are feeling these feelings, and you're really imagining until you feel that you believe that they are actually going to call you and you feel better and relieved that they have apologized to you, then this is when you're going to drink the water. You're going to drink all of it as well. And as you're drinking the water, you're going to say it's done. You're going to say it's done. You're feeling great. You got your apology, and you're continuing to drink the water as you're saying this in your mind that it's done. It's done. It's already done. They apologize. Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit guides, or however. Thank you, God, or whoever you call your higher source. You just keep saying thank you in your mind as you're drinking the water until the water is gone. Now that you've done that, your manifestation is complete. Now, what I want you to do is let it go. Pretend like you have never done this. You want to just put everything up and go on with life. Because if you sit there and dwell on, are they really going to apologize? Or is this really going to work? And you have those doubts, like I mentioned in the beginning, then it's not going to work. You have to allow for the universe to do its work, to bring that person to you, to wake that person up so that they can call you. Okay, so they can give you that apology that you absolutely deserve. So remember, let it go. Put everything aside and go on about your day. Now, the best time to do this is either in the morning, because of your subconscious is still opened and more receptive, or at night right before you go to sleep, because your subconscious is opening as well. So we are operating 90% of our subconscious. So the best time to do that is either in the morning when you're waking up or right before you're going to sleep. And I promise you it will work. Sometimes it works instantly within 5 minutes up to 72 hours. But again, don't go looking for it. Don't go like, oh, they have not called me yet. Remember, it can take up to 72 hours when you are manifesting. It just really depends on your energy. Just let it go and allow for the universe to work its magic. Now, the tip that I wanted to add is that if you have a white candle, then you can do this and light the candle while you're doing this manifestation, because it just actually increases the chances of it coming into fruition. Because a white candle is like you're calling in your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors by doing this. Based on my experience, it works a little bit more faster when I'm using a white candle to manifest anything that I want. But you do not need it. You absolutely don't need the candle. Okay, it's going to work as long as you believe it and as long as you don't attach yourself to the manifestation and you don't doubt yourself. Once those doubts come, allow for it and let it go. Do not attach yourself to the negative thinking, because that's when it won't work. So I hope this video helped. Make sure that you leave your comments and let me know if it worked for you. Let me know exactly how long it worked. And also, if you are interested in one-on-one coaching, make sure that you head over to my description below. Click on the link to book a free Life After Breakup session with me. It is totally free. And if you are having trouble with this manifestation, I can definitely guide you more on a one-on-one basis to get your manifestation to actually come into fruition. Also, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps my videos reach more and more people out there. And if you are new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you won't miss any weekly videos that I upload. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.